Welcome to the all students meeting for the Well Educated Heart Academy. So this meeting is basically to give you an orientation about all the courses. We are not going to talk particularly about a specific course because here really we have the students that are taking all of our courses, all the classes at the same time. All right. And so that we want to make sure that everyone understands how things work in the website, what are some of the expectations and the things that I want you to be able to do and perform as a student here in the academy. What is the proper way of handling yourself here? We have several students that are coming back from last year. Some of my students that I had when I was doing this work at American Heritage School, and lots of new students. So I'm really excited for all of you to join in our classes. So let's get started. Let me share the screen with you first here. And I'm going to give you a kind of a little overview of the website, okay, of how the website works and what are the things that we have in the website. The first thing that I want you to do is make sure that you update your profile picture, okay? So when you come here, if you see kind of just dots and the outline of a person there, it means that you still have to put your profile picture here. And so you come here and you go to personal settings, all right, and edit profile. And here you can add the picture. So the picture of yourself, and then you can also add a background picture for when people are going to kind of search for you and things like that. Then you can also add a picture for that. The profile picture is actually important. It's very important that you give me a picture of yourself that I can actually see, all right? Because that is actually very helpful. I have some profile pictures of your favorite pet, of your little dog, or a picture of your whole family, or a picture of you in the background with tons of different things and so on. And so, you know, that very tiny, that is not exactly what we did. Okay. So I really encourage you to have a picture of yourself, and so everyone can see you. You can also add, of course, your name, all right, and your mini bio and something about your own self. One thing that is extremely important is for you to also add your location here. Okay, so you can add your location, and this is important so other people can find you. All right, there's other families that are nearby you in close towns and so on that are part of the academy could also find you that way. All right. And so it is very important for you to put your location. The way that that works is when you come here to the members tab, you will see all the members that are online, and you can actually click on near you. All right. And so here, this is going to give you all the families, all the other members in the network that are near you. All right. And that is actually very helpful because we are going to try to also have in-person activities, things that you can do together with other families. All right. Can you see what I mean by the issue here of the profile pictures? So here we have a picture of a beautiful family, but I don't know much about who's who here. All right. This is a very close out picture, It seems that this is a mother, and so I don't know really much about her. This is a very good one. Okay, so we have some good pictures. Laura, this is great. Elsie, this is awesome. So those are some of the things that you can do. All right. So everything okay on that? Is that a all right thing to do? Okay. So let me go to the next thing that we have to do is to navigate here through the website. When you log in into the website, the first page that you come to is here, the feed. The feed is basically kind of like a Facebook area, that is going to, give you the latest things that happen. So this is useful in order to see if there's other things that are pertinent in general to the website. The members tab is again to help you find other members, and you can actually chat with any other member on the network. Now, the chat is a very, very useful feature, but also can be very distracting. So whenever you chat with someone, make sure that you are not distracting people from their work. All right. So the way to do a chat is you click here on this icon for the chat icon. And if you want to start a chat with someone, you click here on the plus sign and you can search for that person. Okay, so let's see, Oliver. All right, so Oliver. All right, let's see. There we go. Okay, so here we have, and I can click on someone and start a chat with that person. So I encourage you to do that, but always make sure that you are not, interrupting someone with chat messages all the time. So sometimes we love to be social and to communicate with people and so on. And this is a very good way of doing it with people that with people that are in your class, but don't interrupt their work. Okay. The events link here has all the different events that are scheduled. All right. These are the upcoming events and past events. You can see that and so on. So those are all in there. The home page tells you what is going on at this time. Okay. And you can see that we have here the links for these meetings. We have links for other webinars and so on. The open posts and questions page is basically like a general page for families to ask any questions of a general nature. Okay, all right. If you need to ask a question, so this has been mostly used by the parents, all right, in order to ask questions about how do I register or can I do this or that and so on. If you need to ask a question about a specific issue that you have, it's probably best to send me a chat message. All right, you can do that also by searching me and sending me a chat message. This link here, info and links, is very important because this is where we have all the links for past webinars that we have had, and also how to, look at the information like the weekly schedule. So you have here, this is the schedule of classes. This would be something that you may want to download and print, or basically make one for yourself in order to make sure that you know where your classes are going to happen. And then, of course, this one is the yearly calendar. You can download the PDF here of the yearly calendar and then print it. So it is important also for you to have this to understand when are we having classes. So we are here on August 18. We have 1 week, okay, the week here from August 21st to the 25th, where we are not having the live classes, but this week is the time for you to start studying all the content and the lessons for week 1, for all your courses of week 1. Because when we meet during the week of the 28th to September 1st, that is going to be week 1 for all the classes, and we are going to discuss the lesson and the things that you learn on week 1. Okay, so you have to kind of study ahead of the live class. That is what we call the flipped classroom method for learning. All right. And so, for example, the algebra class, let's see, we have the algebra class that let's make sure that we know. Algebra class and the story of liberty class, they are on Monday. So the first class will be on Monday, the 28th. Okay. So the students that are in that class should come prepared on the 28th in order to discuss what they have learned on week 1. And right after we finish the week 1 live class, for those students, that starts week 2. All right, so that starts week 2 for all the students there. And so during this week, they are going to be studying the week 2 material. And then when we meet the next time, that will be week 2. Now, I want you to notice that there are some holidays throughout the year, and especially the Monday classes, when we have a national holiday that falls on Monday, those classes are going to be a little bit off sync with the other classes until we catch up. All right. So, for example, the Monday class is algebra and the story of liberty. Week 2 is going to be here on September 11, even though the week 2 for everybody else is going to be on the 5th to the 8th. But then we catch up here on the 16th. We have class on Monday when we take then the rest of the week off for fall break. All right. Any questions about this, about the calendar and how the study time for the classes work?